natürlich spielen, damit wenn nicht langweilig ist. Und eine Story überlegen. Ich glaube, ich sitze schon so lange. Oh, schon schnell. Ich bin das Schwert in der Dunkelheit. Ich bin der Wächter auf den Mauern. Die dritte Staffel, die gucke ich mir erst an, wenn die Hälfte der Folgen draußen ist. Deswegen. Halt von der Serie. Bisher bei Game of Thrones. Das brauche ich.
It's a dark days, I fear.
The North Grove must never be lost.
You're sending him to the war? The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Roland.
I'm just worried about my family.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the Crown?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Rashid.
We don't want Whitehill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
Ethan.
No! Don't let them take me! My son.
Königsmund? Ist das doch Königsmund, oder? Mhm. Das ist ein Giftskorpion.
Whoa, it's just me, Beskar.
Took you long enough. Your ale's getting warm. Or warmer, I should say.
Wer bin ich denn
You
jetzt?
can stop pacing. They'll be here
This
soon.
stuff is weak compared to Northern Ale.
Das ist Asher, oder? Boah, das sieht ziemlich cool aus, muss ich sagen.
This place could use a good cleaning. I complained to the owner.
Is that wine? Or blood?
Taste it and find out.
Wenn er die falsche Blutgruppe einnimmt, stirbt er. Muss man dran denken.
Nice having the place to us.
Fragrant.
Moment mal kurz, bitte.
I know. Woman sellsword, 4 years fighting by your side and you still can't get over it. Come on, Asher, quit staring, let's get to drinking. Ale. Goes in yellow, comes out yellow. Waste time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you?
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards. You should feel right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Another round?
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing. How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty. After that...
Remind me again, what's this fat pig fucker's name?
Bazak Zog... something or other. Don't care, really. So long as we get our gold. 800 gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores. Sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
I don't need whores. I've been told I'm quite handsome.
Yeah. Buy whores. My point is, with enough coin we could do anything. Go anywhere.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Gwyn.
A man doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that. Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares?
They're still my family. My brothers and sisters. They had nothing to do with it.
I suppose that's true. Just remember, we have a good thing here. And any moment now, we're gonna be rich. Let's make a toast. To all of us deadly bastards.
To us.
Aye, to us.
Beskar? I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Bazak.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again...
Tazal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats!
It's good to see you too, Tazal.
Where is he?
Where's who?
Here. 400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
The bounty is 800.
You get 4. It's more than you deserve.
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Bloody hell!
And we're done with you, too.
La da diri sombasi. Do ebi me.
Calm down, Tazal.
We can still work out a deal.
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
Not bloody likely.
The wise masters will hear how Asher Forrester kidnapped the venerable Bezak. How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money and we get the blame.
Ponteos en as! Pojos me nomi jahos kisikas!
All right, who dies first? Who wants to dance on the end of my sword?
Kill them! Now!
No, that's more like.
Here's one.
Come on!
Ja, so schlimmer.
Sicurino pass me!
Oh, ich muss noch ein bisschen dran arbeiten. Ehrlich gesagt.
Sicurino pass me!
Tobitaor.
Ich muss wirklich noch ein bisschen dran arbeiten, ne?
You owe me one.
This is for Volantis!
Bester!
Fuck you, Asher.
Fazal!
Coste Marquites. Problemas. Ilimbonios.
Oh, er hat den Freund erstachelt.
You know what this reminds me of?
That brothel in Norvos.
You kill me.
To Saul!
Kill them both! Asher!
Moment, ist das jetzt nicht ernsthaft?
The gods of fire and fuck!
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle. Tazal? Fuck.
More on their way.
We need to go. Come on.
Malcolm.
Damn.
We have to keep moving.
Malcolm, stop!
Asher, I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
Tatsächlich nicht langweilig, muss ich sagen. Fragezeichen. Fragezeichen.
Not long now.
Damn Foresters. Utterly so fucking far away.
Father.
That's far enough.
I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly types from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
Sir Royland.
You again? Who have you got this time? Some poor peasant dressed up like a lord? A stable boy in Bannerman's clothes? You did this at Duskendale, and you have the fucking stones to try it again?
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men, and you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead? Leave. Now!
Fine! I'll dump them in the river then!
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
Aye, I heard you! Lousy sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry yourself.
7 hours.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there? Who are you?
It's me. Roderick.
Roderick? Roderick! Oh, the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
Roderick.
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink. Calm now. That's it.
Roderick!
My lady. I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
Mother, don't.
Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
No. Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man. As it is, he may never walk again.
Roderick? What's wrong with him?
He drank the milk of the poppy.
Please don't leave me. Not yet.
I haven't heard that one before. It's nice.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Come here, sister.
How bad is it? Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
Oh, you telling me I don't look good?
I wouldn't dare. Roderick, there's something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan?
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan grabbed me. And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan? How could this happen to him?
Are you gonna be alright?
I don't know. We're planning to honor Ethan in the Grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral. I can't.
You can, Talia. I know you can.
It's been chaos here since he died.
We have White Hill soldiers stationed in our courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe. You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
They need a lord.
You're still a hero to them. If you lead, others will follow.
I know you still need time to heal, but...
I'll be fine, Talia.
The council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
I want to go.
Can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
I guess we'll see.
Na, kann ich denn niemals.
I missed you, brother.
You can do this, Roderick. I know you can. Roderick!
I'm fine. Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I was rolled in on a corpse can. The damage is done.
But you're the lord of the house now. You must appear strong, solid. You can't do that on the floor.
It's a long way to the Great Hall.
We can't risk you falling where others can see.
Take my hand. Let me help you.
Thank you, Talia.
Ready?
That's it.
Ich will nicht wieder hin.
Everyone will be so glad to see you up. Though, I think you'll find that much has changed.
schnell die Trophäen. Geil.
Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch.
Ja, hier hat man gegen die Wilderin gekämpft oder so.
The wall. Always wanted to see it, but not like this.
Da ist schon Schnee, glaube ich.
New arrival, is it?
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
Oh. Ach, die Schartenfestung. Ja.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
I need to speak to the Lord Commander.
We, don't have one right now.
So.
It's Frostfinger you want. He'll get you sorted out.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
Ah, das ist in der Zeit, wo der Kommandant getötet wurde. Stimmt. Ich glaube, das war 50. Ich weiß gar nicht, welche Staffel das war. Ah. Glaube ich.
You're Frostfinger?
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
Netzheim bringt also nichts, das weiß ich schon aus allen Teilen.
I'm Garrett Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You a thief. A raper. You abandon your post.
Actually, I'd like to volunteer.
You just want to serve the realm, is that it?
Yes, sir.
You arrive on horseback, wearing a soldier's livery. You're a bad liar, Garrett Tuttle.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So I know all about you. You lied to me the first chance you got. You'll fit in well here.
Yes, sir.
Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Ich wollte ihn nicht anlügen. Ich dachte, das stimmt so. Pff, also ehrlich, das ist dreckig.
Oh, Tuttle. Sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
Ja, ich werde es kurz machen. Mit einem weißen Wanderer, Alter. Ich werde erst einen weißen Wanderer killen und dann werde ich den Tod gehen, ey. Das ist ehrlich, ey.
And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay. So, Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
They give us month-old bread.
There's fucking worms in it. The Lord Whitehill is about these.
We should just take what we need. I'd rather die.
The Whitehill soldiers always seem to be angry, and we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
You know what else? No fucking wine.
Well, there must be wine in the cellars.
Dagor's locked him up tight, just like his own cunt.
He has no fucking right.
Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
He's had a run-in with Walder Frey,
And he's leaning on a girl.
I should have buried him with the corpses. Forrester's a real shame about your leg, my
Who
lord.
gives a toss?
Don't let go of your sister now. What a...
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
Move aside, soldier. I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
My men may be few, but they'll die before you keep me from my hole.
Go on, then.
My lord.
Let's go.
Oh, sorry. I'm German. No.
It's madness. You can't starve them
I will
out.
not coddle our enemies.
So you'd rather they riot?
Both of you, please.
If they riot, we'll fight.
That's foolishness.
It doesn't matter what you think. It's my decision as Sentinel.
My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
I told you he'd be up and about.
You call this walking? I can barely stand.
Well, you're here at least. And a good thing, too.
Indeed it is.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's riling up the Whitehill soldiers.
They're our bloody enemies!
You'll bring Lord Whitehill down on us, you fool.
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay
Sir Royland!
Ethan made it clear I wasn't wanted.
He needed you there. Now he's dead and Ryan's a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing!
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Then find me one, Sir Royal.
That's no simple command, my lord. Most of our men fled after Lord Ethan was killed, and our allies are either dead or too afraid of the Boltons to help us.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now?
My betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground!
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. Talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
I'm certain I can convince her.
She's always been fond of you.
Just be careful not to push Elena too hard.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Give them wine. I want them dull, not angry.
Yes, my lord.
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord. It's good to be back.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
I can help you with it.
That's all right. The last time you sang, all the dogs in the kennel started howling. But thank you.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
Eine große Familie bedeutet in Game of Thrones immer was Gutes.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that. And the seal. Here you are. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
Junge ist cool.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Pay no mind to her. She asks too much.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own. I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
Was soll man eigentlich in dem Zimmer machen, wenn man nichts mehr zu tun hat? Hat man ja eigentlich Langeweile. Ich wüsste nicht, was man zu tun hat. Bestimmt kommt jetzt aus, weil ich als Marjorie schreibe.
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter,
ich weiß es nicht. Ganz ehrlich. Was ist... Nee. Das setzt mir nicht aufs Spiel.
I'm sorry, Roderick. Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited.
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war? I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
What about?
Well, we really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
Bloody cold today, isn't it? Seems to keep getting colder. They say it'll be a short autumn.
Oi, fuckhead. You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move. I think we'll get along fine.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years ago.
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordly. He tried to stick me with this.
Stretches for over 300 miles from the frost fangs of the west.
I stuck it in him instead.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
Potatoes? What are you talking about? I stole them. That's what got me sent to the wall.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cutter the potato thief. There's one for the songs.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Hey, don't fucking talk about my sister, alright?
Well, I got sent here for...
Who in seven hells is talking back there? Tuttle, who was it?
These two were arguing.
Not wise to point the finger at your new brothers, Tuttle. Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger, so we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger. I need a word.
Go on, get started.
Best of luck, Tuttle.
Here we go. Again. Bows up.
See those dummies? Those are Fens. Come to eat your brains for breakfast. Gotta be faster.
Castle Black. So this is home now.
Tuttle, I gave you orders. So what are you doing up here?
I'm curious. How did you lose your fingers?
You're curious, are you? Are you curious what it's like inside an ice cell?
No, sir.
Didn't think so. Now, if there's nothing else you need...
Sir, have you heard of the North Grove?
Of course I've heard of it. Just like I've heard of Snarks, Brumpkins, and Children of the fucking Forest. It's all horse shit. I've answered your questions. So why are you still standing here?
Sorry, sir. I'll get back to work. You're doing that all wrong.
Well, we don't have these where I...
What? Mance Raider will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show you.
All right, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse. Shoot the targets I tell you to. Let's start easy. Middle dummy, center of the chest. You can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target, head. Good. Right target. Chest. Not bad. Center. Between the eyes. One less wildling. You hit all of them. Nicely done.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
He's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's why I took this. Swiped it right off him. Don't tell, alright? I don't think he'd take it kindly.
I won't tell anyone.
I knew I could trust you.
Oh, it's bloody cold up here.
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
What's in it?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Right. I can do this.
Want some help?
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle. I'm thinking Stewart for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his car. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
I'll be a ranger. Just you watch.
Not holding my breath, brother.
Gotta be faster. Not bad. I said hit the chest, not the wall. Lucky. Take that! Take that!
Watch your bloody tongue.
You, grab a practice sword.
This one should do.
I'll be sparring with you today. Remember, these blades are dulled, but a sword's still a sword. Good luck. Come on, keep at it. Well fought.
Get off me, you bloody ox.
You got lucky. You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off.
How the fuck should I know?
You were the last one I showed it to. Well, you and... It was you.
What?
You little fucking thief.
It weren't me.
Finn, don't. Give me my knife.
I don't have it, I swear.
Out of my way.
Garrett, do something.
What the fuck?
Hey, look.
Fight! Fight! Yeah, get
There
it!
they go again.
Get up! What is going on here?
He stole my fucking knife!
No, I didn't.
And Garrett defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
You must have hid it.
And you, I expected better, Tuttle. Instead, I find you doing this on your first bloody day of training.
Sir,
Not another word. You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need another man atop the wall.
Fine. Let him freeze his balls off. I'll deal with this one.
Get off!
Mind your fucking manners.
You, come with me.
This way. I love King's Landing in the afternoon. The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
You're right. It's beautiful here.
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine. Come on, sit down.
I hope you've got another one of those.
I never took you for a lush, Mira. Sadly, it's just the one. A little won't hurt. So, well, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one.
I swear. I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide.
Was your mother from a noble house? She must have been, to serve Lady Elena.
Yes, though it's not well known. Distant cousins of the Tyrells, I'm told. They wanted nothing to do with me after my mother died.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family of my own.
Did you have someone in mind? Someone you'd wish to marry?
I'd have to convince Lady Marjorie to make an introduction first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe... sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
Of course, Sarah.
Thank you, Mira. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about myself. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father. You need this more than I do.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon?
We aren't doing anything wrong.
On the contrary, you seem to be doing everything right. Not the finest Arbor Red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me.
I took the wine from the cellars.
Aren't you full of surprises? I suggest bringing cups next time. There are risks worth taking. Stealing wine from the Queen Regent isn't one of them, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords...
You can't trust Lord Whitehill.
I don't intend to. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
My name is Mira Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
I'm here to sell our Ironwood, my lord.
Oh, really?
Andros? I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us...
You're going to dismiss
You can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this.
He's not a man to take such matters lightly.
Lord Andros, I'm truly sorry if I've upset you.
You have no idea. Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
I'm sure you already have a proposal in mind.
Say the Crown agrees to buy Ironwood solely from you. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
If war comes, I know we will win.
You have no shortage of confidence. I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
I need more than that.
I'll have an answer for you soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You're coming with us, then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Beskha can lead them.
What?
She's stronger than most knights in Westeros.
This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-Eyed Croft, with the Second Sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? He didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
What kind of unfinished business?
The kind I'd rather keep to myself.
Ponte Renas! Yung kay Hanujosi Botagon Kostoti Dahor.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Let's just get that army. I'm ready.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Hello? Everything's still here. The letters from my family. What would someone want with them? Was someone going through my books? Why would someone do this? I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
there. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
How would you know that?
I just meant that since there's no obvious damage, that...
Enough, Maester. Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
You're making me nervous, Mother.
Don't be. You'll do fine.
My lord, she's here.
Roderick? You look... You're really...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
So, here we are.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. Whitehill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The Whitehills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
You and I can overcome anything.
I once thought so too. But I have to be practical.
Lena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Because I love you, Elena.
Roderick. I wish that was enough. I'm sorry. But I have to think of my family. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off. If it helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but...
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
Get out. Now.
How rude of you. Your mother's the one who invited me here?
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now I hear you're... threatening them and keeping them dull on wine. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan called me Craven, but you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees. Very good. Now then, since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do that!
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Especially when I tell him you've sworn to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business. Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but... he doesn't deserve your obedience.
I'll have my revenge.
I hope so. I really do.
My lord, are you well?
I'm going to kill that man.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us, without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
The men were too drunk to draw their swords. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Robb like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Your brother would have won the North's freedom. He deserved to be king. He was good at it.
He was good at everything. Now the Freys command Riverrun, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They killed my lord. I couldn't stop them.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch. There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor, Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I can't just ignore them.
No good will come of doing otherwise. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
Whoa.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
To find the North Grove.
The North Grove? You serious? Old Nan used to tell us a tale about ice dragons and trees tall as the sky. Why would you want to find the North Grove? Why does it matter to you?
It's important to House Forrester.
Better keep that to yourself. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Rayder marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'm not like them.
I thought that once. Thought I was better than them. But the vows make every man an equal. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
I'm here, but where are you? Hello?
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
You were in the throne room earlier. Did you leave me this note?
I did. I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Did you search my room? What were you looking for?
Nothing, Lady Mira. I only wish to leave you a note. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What? What are you talking about?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Let her go!
You?
What happened? What was that?
He said I'd angered the wrong people.
So, someone sent him?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling. You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleetwood. No one will ever find him.
Good luck, and be careful.
Thanks.
Everything all right, sir? Damien, where are you?
Roderick! It's you. Isn't it? Roderick. They said you were gone. Ramsay Snow did this. He did that to Ethan. You're going to hurt him, aren't you? Lord Whitehouse says you won't, because you're a coward. But I know you will. He deserves it. He hurt Ethan.
What else has Lord Whitehill been telling you? Ryan?
That's enough. Your little chat is over.
Get out of my way. Now.
I said you're done. Keep your distance or I'll drag him back to High Point right now.
What? I have to go back. No. I want to come home.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Roderick? Are you going to forget about me?
I will get you back home. I promise.
Please hurry.
How about a story?
No. You've had your chance.
He's a child.
Oh, Hallöchen.
Dude.
Make it a quick one.
Hallo.
Mother, come join the others.
He's right there. My son.
Bist aber schon früh, also das ist schon 9 Uhr, hallo? Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
But soon they'll take him from me just like before. It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children. They will take everything from us.
I won't let that happen to us.
You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds. No matter what, you must do it. Promise.
Das ist relativ schwierig zuzuhören und gleichzeitig zu lesen bei dem Spiel. Nein! Ich hasse sowas. Ah! Ich habe auf Google geklickt. Ja, ich bin schon seit längerem wach. Wie läuft's bei dir in Just Cause voran? Ich sehe, du erkundest immer noch in Sula Fonte.
It's me. You must protect them.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way.
Warum ist mir gerade so heiß?
I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Ich freue mich auf das Lied, das sie jetzt singt.
Words, my lord?
Oh. Ah.
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always kind. I never knew a better man.
Nein, das wollte ich gar nicht drücken. Und 15 Gleiten mit dem Wingsuit. Also ich habe die einzigen Herausforderungen, die ich wirklich so direkt verfolgt habe, waren die Schießanlagen halt, wo man Schießen üben konnte. Weil die Schießmods, die fand ich eigentlich am sinnvollsten eigentlich. 15 Minuten gleiten. 15 Minuten oder? Ich weiß gar nicht, ich habe gerade mal 8 Minuten oder 6 geschafft, weil ich habe erst den höchsten Punkt für Medici erreicht und dann bin ich von da runter gesprungen. Doch als ich unten aufgekommen bin, bin ich gestorben, weil ich an einem Hafen angekommen bin.
I am sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I love you, Father.
I love you, Father. Ein paar Untertitel muss ich lesen, weil ich nicht so komplett Englisch kann.
My little brother.
Nur zur Hälfte.
He stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
Irgendwie will ich das nicht sehen.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy.
Das ist so dreckig.
But now is time to say goodbye.
Ah. Ja, und dann noch an manchen Stellen verboostet. Aber wenn man das Spiel schon gratis bekommt, kann man ja wenigstens irgendwann mal für die DLCs bezahlen. Irgendwann mal in der weiten Ferne. Naja. Jetzt habe ich einige Spiele wieder zu spielen. Zum Beispiel No Man's Sky, das ist jetzt, da ist wieder so vieles Neues dazugekommen, dass ich wieder was Neues habe in meiner Reihe. Und bei dir hoffe ich noch, dass du dir mal The Last of Us besorgst, ey. Mai, oh mai, oh mai, oh mai, oh mai, oh mai. Du bist ein Schlawiner.
Bye. Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Ich hab total Hunger bekommen gerade. Boah. Ich muss irgendwas essen langsam. Was ist eigentlich bei Leuten best? Ich weiß, ich kann mich nicht beschreiben. Liegen. Die haben mich schon bei Staffel 1 gesagt, bei Minecraft, dass sie eine zweite rausbringen werden und deswegen habe ich mich so drauf gefasst, dass ich warte, bis alles fertig ist dort von den Staffeln. Wenn die zweite Staffel gut läuft, kommt eventuell noch eine dritte. Also, naja, eine Folge gab es ja gratis. Naja. Ich kenne den Story Mods noch kein bisschen, deswegen. Doch, warte, ein bisschen kenne ich das. Kleines bisschen. Dass irgendwie so ein Vierer-Trupp war, die so ganz tolle Helden sind. Moment, bevor du anfängst zu singen. Also Game of Thrones hier, dieses Spiel ist kein Spoiler zur Serie, daher es hält an maximal bis zur 5. Staffel, glaube ich. Bis zum Ende. Ja. Naja. Diskussion, da gibt es eine Diskussion, interessant. Naja. Ich habe gewartet, bis die ersten 4 Folgen von der 7. Staffel draußen sind und dann spiele ich das Spiel an. Und ich habe mir die letzte Folge von der 6. Staffel nicht angeguckt, damit ich mehr Spannung habe. Jetzt kommt das Spiel. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to wail in pain and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed me from my mother's grasp to claim me as his prize. Ethan freed me from Ramsay's clasp. The rival's locked eyes. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Oh Gott, das ist wirklich emotional.
Bear steel with you. Our Lord might win a hero's grave, so iron rules anew.
Oh mein Gott.
Still iron rules anew.
Boah. Das kommt wahrscheinlich. Die zweite ist das, jetzt kommt wahrscheinlich die dritte. Ja, oder? Ich habe das Spiel nämlich seit 2 Monaten nicht gespielt, weil ich, wie gesagt, auf die 7. Staffel und die 4. Folge warte. Ein bisschen ist das ein Spoiler. Also, es gibt tatsächlich eventuell eine Stelle, wo ein Spoiler auftaucht. Ich glaube es, ich weiß es nicht, ich kenne es ja nicht.
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourth-born with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard.
Eins frage ich mich, ob man hier, ich sag mal so, in kurz gesagt, es ist ja ab 16, glaube ich, dieses Spiel. Ich weiß nicht, ob es hier mal eine Nacktszene gibt. Das erlebt man selten in solchen Comic-Spielen, ob man mal ein paar Maps sehen kann.
Question, Rebel. Is there anything else we need to be worried about? What was that?
Oh. Mit Drachen hatte ich schon genug zu tun. Ritter. Die verlorenen Lord. Du und 76 Spieler haben Magus Prüf nicht gefälscht. Sagen wir mal 40% oder 30 von 100. 30 bis 40% eigentlich. Was hast du noch geschrieben? Also, Oma, so, also, ja. Weil es einige Orte gibt, die man ziemlich gut kennt und im Prinzip weiß ich schon, wie ich das angehen kann. Ja. Naja. Du und 76 der Spieler haben Magusbrief nicht gefälscht. Interessant. Ich habe mal gelesen, diese Prozentzahlen erweitern sich nur, wenn jemand ein Spiel nur einmal anspielt. Wenn man das Spiel zum zweiten Mal durchspielt, wird der Prozessor merken, dass der Spieler zu dem Milliprozent nicht mal dazu zählt, weil er schon dazu gezählt hat beim ersten Durchlauf. Das ist sehr interessant. Ja, also, das war einer der Serien, die ich so für schlecht gehalten habe, dass sie gar nicht schlecht waren. Also, ich hätte nicht erwartet, das war eine der einzigen Serien, wo ich gesagt habe, dass sie schlecht waren, und da waren sie doch gut. Das ist relativ selten passiert. Die dauern ziemlich lange, die Folgen, dafür, dass es nur 10 sind. Also, ja. Wenn man sie nur stückweise guckt, ist sie nicht spannend, aber wenn man sie, sagen wir mal, in 5 Folgen hintereinander guckt, ist sie wirklich gut. Du, 29,8% der Spieler haben Lord Whitehills Ring geküsst, also echt, jetzt fühle ich mich dreckig. Du und 51,8% der Spieler haben die Verlobung von Roderick und Eleanor nicht erreicht. Ach so, okay. Das war beste Geschichte. Das hat 6. Das dauert echt immer ein Stück länger als andere Spiele der Art. Tatsächlich hat das Spiel aber mehr Klick-Events als andere. Hast du das Spiel auch in die Bibliothek getan? Letzten Monat? Was? Du und 95,5 der Spieler haben nicht verraten, dass Cotter Finns Messer gestohlen hat. Naja, okay. Das fühle ich mich gut wenigstens. Du und 90,7% der Spieler haben Miras Angreifer getötet. Hä? Wer hätte den Jungen bitte schon ertrinken lassen sollen? Also selbst in der Realität hätte ich den Jungen nicht ertrinken lassen können. Also ehrlich. Also echt Arschlöcher müssen das gewesen sein. Ich wollte das nicht wegdrücken. Meine erste Untertitel, die ich einfach weggedrückt habe. Also, es hat irgendwie mehr Inhalt halt, es hat mehr Geschichte als andere Spiele, muss ich wirklich sagen. Telltale-Konto. Ich bin schon seit 5 Jahren bei Telltale und ich habe fast gar nichts mitbekommen dort. Ich krieg gar nichts davon. Ich bring gar nichts raus auf deren Seite. Ja, Episode 3. Guck hier, Episode. Oh, der Chaos. Ah, der Drache. Oh, göttlich. Ja, ich auch. Ich habe gewartet, bis ein PS Plus ist. 2 Jahre gewartet. Machen euch die Toten Angst? Ah, tatsächlich da. Ein weißer Wanderer. Noch gar nicht gesehen. Ein weißer Wanderer. Oh, ich glaube tatsächlich, da ist ein kleiner Spoiler. Aber morgen Fahrschulprüfung. Moment, meinst du die Endprüfung, halt die letzte Prüfung? Von Theorie oder wie? ist in der Serie sieht man relativ oft nackte Szenen, also Targaryen. Theorie, ja. Wünsche ich dir viel Glück. Eieiei. Naja, Glück braucht man nicht, nur Können. Naja, damit nicht viel Können. Ich muss sagen, Daenerys ist wirklich in der Serie einer der schönsten Charaktere oder fast Personen von Schauspielern, die ich je gesehen habe. Die haben sie wirklich hübsch gemacht, muss ich sagen. Also ich habe 2 Stunden für eine Episode gebraucht, muss ich sagen, oder? Ja. Jetzt kommt Dracarys, Daenerys Targaryen. Danke, ich bin geschickt. Ja, ich schlaf einfach mal ein bisschen früher als sonst. oder was die meisten Freunde von mir auch machen, ist eine Stunde davor wach bleiben, halt wo man sich nicht frisch macht oder so, und noch ein bisschen zu lernen. Tatsächlich habe ich mir Minecraft deswegen runtergeladen. Warte mal, ich muss mal kurz gucken. Tatsächlich habe ich letztens... so, Moment mal, ich muss mal kurz dein Profil an... wahrscheinlich siehst du gerade diesen blauen Bildschirm. Warte mal, okay, dann muss ich dich anders finden. Du bist nicht online. Mir. Nein, nur. Okay, ich verstehe. Sie muss arbeiten. Also eine Stunde muss schon sein eigentlich. Muss was gucken. Ich muss was nachgucken. Wo ist das? Da. Okay. Will ich Minecraft mal spielen? Weil ich habe mal vor 1,5 Jahren habe ich mal mit einem Kumpel, wir haben ja auf dem PC haben wir den Enderdrachen besiegt. Den Enderdrachen. Und ja, und dann hatte ich halt vor, mit ihm auf der PS4 das zu machen, aber es ging leider aus Gründen nicht mehr. Aus Gründen ging es halt nicht mehr. Und dann, seitdem habe ich halt einen Partner gesucht, um den Enderdrachen kalt zu machen. Und du hast den Enderdrachen schon besiegt und ich versuche halt auf einer meiner Welten den Enderdrachen zu besiegen. Nicht um die Trophäe zu bekommen eigentlich, aber und ich habe schon 1, 2 Leute gefragt und die haben gesagt, vielleicht. Ich weiß nicht, ob sie Zeit haben. Und der eine hat nichts dazu gesagt, zum Beispiel, aber ich interessiere mich auch zurzeit relativ für Platin, aber es gibt eigentlich fast niemanden in der Liste, der mir relativ helfen kann, die Platin da drin zu erreichen, halt zu helfen. Viel zu wenig gibt es an meiner Liste, die das haben und die das leiden können. Ich habe gefragt nach Leuten, nach der Platin-Trophäe und ja, nach den ganzen Trophäen. Aber die relativ nicht einfach sind für mich. Für mich ist sowas in Minecraft relativ schwierig. Ich brauche halt eine Stütze von jemandem. Ich muss wieder gucken, ist wieder der Bildschirm blau. Naja, Ich brauche noch relativ viel, weil ich dann noch nicht relativ dran gearbeitet habe. Die schwierigen Trophäen zumindest. Wo ist denn das jetzt schon wieder? Mein Griff ist ganz unten. Oh. Meier, ich suche das gerade wie ein Irrer. Die Trophäen sind von den Expansionspässen. Die interessieren mich relativ wenig. Ich suche nur die Trophäen, die ich noch brauche. Und ich brauche halt die Hilfe dazu. Ja, und die Hilfe suche ich mir halt von etwas besseren Typen. Von Typen, die Minecraft verstehen. Und daher halt die schwierigen Trophäen. Es gibt einige Trophäen, die sind echter Witz, aber ja. Ich glaube, du weißt, was ich meine. Zum Beispiel irgendwas mit dem Zombie-Dorfbewohner heilen, sowas habe ich auch noch nie verstanden. Ich habe schon fast alle Sachen, die in Minecraft. Ja. Ich sehe, du brauchst nur noch sammle 30 Smaragde und 16 Wollfarben. Habe ich gesehen. Wie gesagt, wenn mir jemand mal helfen kann dabei, dann brauche ich jemanden, der mir dabei hilft. Irgendwann mal. Ja, dann gibt es ein neues Minigame, aber naja. Wie gesagt, ich habe schon ungefähr 4 Leute nach Hilfe gefragt. Nicht nur Zombie-Dorfbewohner heilen, sondern auch die anderen Trophäen, wo ich Hilfe brauche. Und dazu, es gibt nämlich so ein paar Leute in meiner Liste, die Minecraft spielen, aber die sind alle Spanier. Und mit denen rede ich halt eine komplett andere Sprache. Halt nicht mehr Englisch. Die meisten. Ja. Aber mit denen kann ich halt nicht dauerhaft kommunizieren, weil ich spreche nicht komplett Latein und ich kann halt nicht durchgehend mit denen sprechen, nur Wörter, und ja, daher brauche ich einen Deutschen und von deutschen Spielern gibt es relativ wenig. Ja, sitze ich seit Minuten in diesem Menü. Mama.
Take everything from us. I won't let that happen to us.
In diesem Menü. Mama. Seit wann geht denn das? Okay. Escher. Wie gesagt, ich brauche bei diesen Trophäen einiges Hilfe. Halt bei fast allen Trophäen brauche ich Hilfe. Sagen wir mal. Wo ist John Schnee? Ah, hier ist ein John Schnee. Tatsächlich habe ich mal bei der Einstellung was runtergestellt, zufällig. Wegen irgendeinem Heini. Nein. Okay, gut. Das ist wichtig. Wie gesagt, und daher könnte ich auch irgendwann mal dich um Hilfe, oder eher gesagt jetzt dich um Hilfe fragen, ob du mir dabei helfen könntest. Die mache ich nicht so relativ. Ich würde nur die Platin-Trophäe erreichen wollen. Und die meisten Trophäen, die sind mir relativ unbekannt, die verstehe ich halt nicht so. Bulgarien. Okay. Weiß nicht. Ich habe zum Beispiel jetzt auch relativ viel Zeit, muss ich sagen. Ich habe... Weiß ich gar nicht. Bis mich ein bestimmter Kumpel anschreibt, habe ich Zeit. Ein Typ, ich bin jetzt nicht ein Typ in Minecraft, der auf einmal so ein riesen Schloss baut. So ein Typ bin ich jetzt nicht. Bauen mag ich relativ nur in anderen Spielen. Halt Basisbau. Vorhin hast du so schnell geschrieben, jetzt schreibst du so langsam. Ich gucke gerade die ganze Zeit nur auf den Chat, die Bilder. Ah. Oh, ich habe 26 Abonnenten. Wann geht das? Okay. Keine Ahnung, ob du jetzt Zeit hast.
Ich brauche bei diesen Trophäen einiges Hilfe.
Deswegen frage ich dich jetzt, ob du jetzt Zeit hast, zufällig.
Bei fast allen Trophäen brauche ich Hilfe. Sagen wir mal.
Eine eigene Stimme sein, ich höre mich voll komisch an im Stream. Oh, ich habe gesagt, ich kann nicht mehr. Okay, das würde ich nicht tun. Mein eigenes Video bewerten. Nein. Was ist denn das da schon wieder? Es kriegt irgendeinen Rotz auf YouTube. South Park Xbox One vs PS4 Guerra Walk Black Friday. Ah. Lernen, verstehe. Okay. Das ist klar. Dann verstehe ich ehrlich gesagt noch nicht, warum du eher ins Stream reingekommen bist. Weil jetzt werde ich relativ weitermachen. South Park, oh ja. Ich kann ja immer noch Start drücken. Ich freue mich gleich auf die... Wie heißt es? Die Titelmusik.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Previously auf Game of Thrones. Ich liebe dieses Wort. Was bisher geschah. Auf Englisch.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Oh, wann hättest du denn Zeit?
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so?
I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
Roderick? Roderick! Oh, the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the Maester, hurry!
Fetch the Maester!
Hä? Eins verstehe ich nicht ganz. Morgen eventuell. Okay, morgen. Montag. Muss ich gucken. Dann muss ich ein bisschen putzen zu Hause. Das erste Mal eigentlich. Heute Nachmittag. Ja. Ich muss nur mein Besteck heute aufhören. Hier liegt sehr viel Besteck rum. Also. Ja. Heute Nachmittag. So, morgen wird der erste Tag sein, wo meine Mutter mich nerven wird. Dieser Moment war so brutal, Alter. Hä? Wer rennt in diesem Moment bitte schön weg?
Me, and the Lost Legion won't stop. until you and your friend are dead.
Du hast Schule, ich dachte, du hast Ferien. Habt ihr schon Ferien aus oder wie? Dann nehme ich noch 3 Wochen Sommerferien hier. Tatsächlich waren es nicht nur.
She'll come back.
Jetzt geht's ganz weiter,
If they
oder?
catch her, they'll kill her.
They
Ach so,
won't
okay.
catch you.
She's costing us time. It's just that we need to get to Marine. Every day we lose here is a day that Talia or Ryan could be hurt, or worse. You must return home safely, Asher, and, well, you have a history of putting your faith in women who may not deserve it.
She's my...
Leck mich. Sie ist eine Freundin. Ah, neue Schule. Ja. Immer schrecklich. Für die meisten. Für mich auch noch.
Friend,
Ja.
uncle. She's been at my side for a long time.
Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye. Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down the canyon, and coming fast. Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty. You two care if I finish it off?
It might be a while before we find more water.
Dying, though.
Malcolm, what do you think?
We should conserve what we have.
Oh ja, du lernst das mal weiter, damit du nicht verkackst. Also, mein kleiner Schnucki, du. Lern schön weiter. Oh ja. Warte, das kann ich auch. So. Oh. Kann ich eigentlich... Moment mal. Okay. Dann wünsche ich dir noch viel Spaß. Ich muss auch eine Kleinigkeit erledigen.
have for when we really need it.
Good, because right now I really need it.
Right. We need to get moving.
The Lost Legion. We're 100 miles from Yunkai. When are they going to give up?
You really should have killed Tazal when you had the chance. Men like that don't forgive. You cut off his hand. Not the kind of thing a person forgets about another person.
Clearly I should have. What a prick.
Yeah, and now he and 30 of his friends are nearly up our arse.
Lovely, Beskha.
It's only a matter of time before they overtake us. Ah, bugger a harpy.
Can we double back?
Not without meeting dear old Tazal. We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
During severe winters, when the Skahazadan floods, it carves out great underground rivers in the sandstone.
And?
And when those waters recede, those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us, if we can find them. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but all I'm saying is we needn't die here. Just standing our ground.
Beskha, what do you think?
By all means, listen to your uncle. If he's right about this, I may actually stop him.
Hey, Beskha. I meant to say, thank you. I realize this isn't your fight. And Marine is the last place you'd want to go.
God, Sasha. Don't go soft on me. Together till we're dead.
You know anything else about these bastards hunting us?
Well, obviously they hate you.
Thanks. I figured that out on my own.
You've heard the rumor, right? They carve their faces up as an initiation. Flay the skin right off. Looks like they're inside out. That's why they wear those helmets.
No. That's a load of horse shit. Look, Malcolm's all right. I promise. He practically raised me. You know my father and I didn't get along.
Well, he's an odd one. And he doesn't appear to like me much.
He has a lot of things on his mind.
The right things, I hope.
Beskha, if you see anything...
Well, we can't stay here.
You found anything?
Not yet. What's on your mind?
You see, Beskha came back. She risked her life out there, for us. You trust her now?
This may sound harsh, but Beskha's immaterial. I have to put you first. You are all that matters to me, Asher.
Beskha matters to me. How do you know all that? About the floods and the caves?
I read all about Essos on the voyage over. Histories of Marine, histories of Slaver's Bay. I just hope it pays off.
We all need to pull together if we're going to get out of this and onto Marine. I can't have you and Beskha scrapping.
So much riding on this. Talia, Ryan, your mother. You and I are supposed to return to Westeros with a sellsword army, and I haven't the faintest idea how we're going to pull it off. So, if I seem a bit moody, that's why.
Let me know if you find anything. What do you think? Could we climb out of here?
Pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrive before we reach the top.
Do you think we could dig our way through? Or try to scramble over?
I don't know. Either will be slow and tricky. One wrong move and the whole thing could collapse on us. What did 7...
Looks like we're not alone. No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst. Listen. That's water. I hear water.
From underground. There might be a cave nearby.
Look at this. Gold.
Fat lot of good it did him.
He's not gonna need that.
Asher, the Lost Legion will be here at any moment.
This is Essos. There's always time for gold. Oh, shit. It's them.
Ponte Freedom! Che si rizzi!
Shit! Come on! Go, go, go! They're right behind us. Damn it!
Asher! Find us another way out of here!
Got it!
What in seven hells is that smell? I can't even guess what this used to be.
Esker? Malcolm?
Easy now.
Get the fucking Lost Legion! We've got a bigger problem!
Ponte Osenas! Ponte Sir Osenas! Sikurino! Passa al Drizes! Siki Filibilati Dissis! Bakotosnia Robotas!
fine. I've fought wars with worse than this.
Hurry! The beast is coming around!
Asher!
Grab my hand!
Hurry, Asher! It's nearly on you!
Listen up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments today.
Garrett. We'll be men of the watch before nightfall. Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that. Business with Finn, yeah? I appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife. It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust.
Just promise me you'll stop stealing things, Cutter.
Alright. I swear it. Never again. Well, no guarantees on potatoes, or lamprey pie. Or for that matter. Just messing with you, Garrett. I promise. I'll mend my thieving ways. Well, aren't you two sons of whores looking thick as thick? Thieves. Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing.
Look, Finn, I didn't mean for it to get out of hand like that.
And I didn't mean to end up in this shithole living with backstabbing assholes. here we are. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett. You're just a fucking craven.
Look, it's over, all right? Just drop it.
You could... bugger off if you like.
Finn, leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's fault. If you're gonna hate someone, hate me.
With pleasure.
Now, it doesn't matter what the world once called you. After today, you're all brothers. Could even be that the man standing next to you saves your life one day. Or maybe you'll save his. Let's find out then, shall we? Casper to the Builders. Finn to the Rangers. Eric to the Stewards. Hugh to the Rangers. Cotter to the Builders. And finally, Garrett to the Rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Well, there we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you Northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Garrett, it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
I'm ready to say my vows.
I didn't have many friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pip, they'd as soon have seen me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Finn. Shows you what kind of ripe fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job. You don't have any balls between your legs.
Like it or not, we're brothers now. Means we're gonna have to get along.
Don't count on it. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
Well, people might help you if you weren't such an arsehole, Finn.
I wouldn't have to be if you all weren't assholes too. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I... You know how many rangers are never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become one myself. All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves.
It's all right to be afraid. Keeps you alert, keeps you from being too confident. Like the next time we fight. I'll remember how hard it was to put you down.
I suppose you're right.
You want a different assignment? Because I hear they need someone to clean the shithouse.
See, that's why I got so fucking mad at you, Garrett. You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
You handled that well, Garrett. They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. More than watchers. They know us. The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be. We're here. After this, there's no going back. Now go. Take your vows.
In the eyes of the old gods, The Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
Hear my words, and bear witness to my vow.
Ich kann mitmachen bei dem Eid. Beim nächsten Spruch.
Night gathers, and now my watch begins.
Sie soll nicht enden vor meinem Tod. Ich will keine Frau nehmen, kein Land besitzen, keine Kinder zeugen. Ich will keine Kronen tragen, kein Ruhm begehen. Ich will auf meinem Posten leben und sterben. Ich bin das Schwert in der Dunkelheit. Ich bin der Wächter auf den Mauern. Ich bin der Schild, der die Reiche der Menschen schützt. Ich widme mein Leben und meine Ehre der Nachtwache. In dieser Nacht und in allen Nächten, die kommen. Boah, ist das cool gemacht. Ist das cool gemacht.
You knelt as boys. Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Yeah.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
We're men of the Watch now. Means we get to piss off the wall whenever we want.
Didn't know you needed an excuse to play with yourself, Finn.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
Jon Snow's right about Manfreda. We're going to need all the weapons we can make.
Don't forget the practice swords.
Uncle Duncan!
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the Weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time.
I never expected to see you here. Did something happen?
A business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Right, the delivery looks in order.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's good.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I wasn't there when it happened. Small mercy, I suppose. Not having to see our lord struck down with such barbarity. But House Forrester is nothing, if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries.
Let me help, Uncle. I can't just sit here at the wall while our enemies are circling Ironrath.
That's why I'm really here. Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you? Just before he died, Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
He said the North Grove must never be lost.
Indeed. But first, it must be found. I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world. One filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession.
And you think it's north of the wall?
His notes suggest as much. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy. But you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him.
I just took the Black Uncle. Swore my allegiance to the Night's Watch. Even if I were to agree, somewhere north of the wall, it's not a lot to go on. How am I supposed to find it?
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind. And strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that.
Isn't there some other way? Where I don't have to break my vows?
If there was, I wouldn't ask this of you. This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's strongbox.
What is that?
A page from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
I used to be frightened of weirwood trees. But before I was a man grown, I swear, I actually could hear them whispering sometimes. This looked familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see. You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere. A mammoth? This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle. Hear the weirwoods whisper. Look. There's a clasp.
It must open.
I had no idea this was inside. Another weirwood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map. A perfect fit. Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Well, that doesn't look right. Maybe try another. No. That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, it's the whole map that has to turn.
Aye.
Oh.
Weirwood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
Uncle, I can't break my vows. I can't do it.
I understand your reluctance. When you left Iron Wrath, you said you'd make us proud. You already have. Gods watch over you. You're the son I never had.
Let's go, Gared.
I don't know. Probably like little shards or
I hope to
something.
never lift one of those again.
Wait, so, like a weapon? Well, your piss is like any other liquid, I reckon.
Mine's mostly ale.
And if it froze on the way down the wall?
Well, that was rather mysterious. A stranger arrives and you're chatting him up.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. What did he want?
Looked like you two had a lot to talk about.
Must have been important to come to Castle Black.
It's Castellan to House Forrester. They sell ironwood to the builders.
So you were just talking about lumber all that time?
It looked like he gave you something.
It was nothing. Let's go and celebrate.
Already keeping secrets from your brothers, eh?
Gared's right. The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
Das ist ein Typ, Freunde. Das ist interessant.
There are so many guests already arriving. And have you seen the wedding decorations they put up in the gardens? So beautiful. You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
We've certainly come a long way, haven't we?
I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
Sarah, you should be careful who you trust around here. Secrets can be dangerous in the wrong hands.
I'll certainly be more careful in the future. Hold on, look. There he is.
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick. I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me? Please.
Go on then. It'll be fine. The wedding's still days away.
Thank you, Mira. I knew I could count on you.
What are you doing here?
Oh no, I shouldn't be here. But we have to talk.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Thank you. I just needed to warn you. I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing. Probably dead. They're questioning people. Searching for his body. He's not safe.
Who are they questioning? Do they know about me?
I don't think so. Why would they have any reason to? Anyway, he'll never show up again to tell them. No one will know what you did. What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this...
What if they find his knife? I threw it away, and there was blood on it.
Oh no. You do not want to get caught looking for it. Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back. We're in this together now.
Why are you helping me?
What do you mean? I'm a friend, Lady Mira. My name's Tom. We help each other, or it's both our heads.
What were you even doing there that night?
I once told you, there are people who'd be willing to help you. People who want you alive. I'm here to make sure that happens.
Wait, what? You mean someone...
Mira!
My lady.
Really? A tryst in the bushes with that Cole boy? Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing, you just don't want to spoil your chances of a good marriage.
Can we just keep it between us? I prefer nobody knows.
We'll keep each other's secrets. That's what friends do. Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, if you really want to know. First of all, his name's Garibold, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate.
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards. But just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going to speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
Sarah's simply in awe of your presence, Your Grace. We're happy to spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
Your happiness is not my concern. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She chose you. Yet now she puts the king first. I'm surprised you'd let such swings of loyalty go unchecked. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it.
We only shared some wine, my lady.
Drinking wine with Tyrion Lannister. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
It was just a cup of wine. Nothing more.
I don't have the time or patience for your games, Mira. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
I promise I won't speak to him again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
kleine Pause, Freunde. Oder? Ja, ich muss eine kleine Pause machen, kurz. Bis dann.